All of you, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. So today we will learn about time. So today's topic is time. So when we learn time, first we need to know how to draw a clock. So let us draw one clock on the screen. Now students, when we will mark the timing on the clock, we need to be very careful so that there should be uniformity when we are marking the numbers on the clock. So we will start from 12 on the top. Opposite of 12 will be 6. And in my right hand side I'm going to write 3, and then in the left hand side I'm going to write 9. Now in between we will fill the gaps. So when you all will draw the clock like this, there will be uniformity in the numbers. Now there are 3 hands in a clock. The smaller hand is called hour hand. And longer hand is called minute hand. And there is one more hand called second hand. So we can draw second hand over here. Now what is the time showing on the clock? It is 3 o'clock. Now in this clock I'm going to mark the minute. So 1 represent 5 minute, 2 over here represent 10, 3 represent 15 minutes, 4 represent 20 minutes, 5 represent 25 minutes, 6 represent 30 minutes, 7 represent 35 minutes, 8 represent 40 minutes, 9 represent 45 minutes, 10 represent 50 minutes, 11 represent 55 minutes, and 12 represents 60 minutes. So student, from this clock we will understand 1 minute equal to how many seconds. So 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. What about 1 hour? 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Now if I ask you all, 1 hour equal to how many seconds? It will be 60 into 60. That will give 3600 seconds. So 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds. So how to convert? So let us learn. It's a very simple calculation. So let us learn the conversion between hour, minute and second. So 1 hour, then minute and second. So when we move from hour to minute, it is multiplied by 60, and when we move from minute to second, again multiply by 60. So 1 hour equal to 60 into 60, 3600 second. Same way, when we go from second to minute, we have to divide by 60, and from minute to hour we have to again divide by 60. So over here the bigger unit is hour and the smallest unit is second. Now in this clock, one more thing we will learn. So there are two ways of calculating the time. One is called 12 hours timing and second one is called 24 hours timing. So 12 hours timing and 24 hours timing. So in 12 hours timing, we always write AM and PM. But in 24 hours timing, we don't write AM and PM. Now one more thing we have to learn from this clock, that it represents the multiple of 5 times double. So over here we can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. From this clock we can learn the 5 times table too. So it's very interesting. From clock we can learn the tables, 5 times tables. Now in this clock also I am going to mark the 24 hours timing. How will mark? Let us check. 1 will represent 1300 hours, 2 will represent 1400 hours, 3 will represent 1500 hours, 4 will represent 1600 hours, 5 will represent 1700 hours, 6 will represent 1800 hours, 7 will represent 1900 hours, 8 will represent 2000 hours, 9 will represent 2100 hours, 10 represent 2200 hours, 11 represent 2300 hours, and 12 represent 2400 hours. 12 o'clock afternoon we say 12 noon, and at night we say midnight. 12 o'clock at night we say midnight. Now 24 hours clock is very important. Whenever we book a railway ticket or flight ticket, the timing mentioned over there generally 2400 hours. So if the timing written over here 1640 hours, what does it represent? 1640 hours represent 4:40 PM. 1640 hours represent 4:40 PM in the evening. So this way timing and clock is very important in our day-to-day life, and we should give respect to the timing. We should follow time management in our day-to-day life. So this topic helps us to understand how time is important in our life. I hope you all understood the concept of the time, and we will come up with more videos like this. Subscribe my channel, give likes. Have a nice day. Thank you.